Hi guys, thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Catherine and I tell true stories and facts. My story today is about the demon and the Virgin Mary. Most of the time you hear the demon hate the Virgin Mary so much. And it's not only the demon that hates the Virgin Mary. Many human beings on earth also hate the Virgin Mary. And this is definitely a devil's influence because this is the mother of Mary. This is the mother of God, rather, not her own mother. This is the mother of God. So, why would you say that you love God and you hate Mary so much and you hate her so much that when you see other people praising her or venerating her, it really hurts you? Well, this is the demon's drive against Mary. Satan hates the Virgin Mary so much. And there is a story to it. Watch to the end. And the devil, Satan, uses so much energy and does everything to his power to instill hatred on her. And that's why when the church is being attacked, most of the time it's being attacked from the side of the Mother of God, Mary. You never see them talking about anything else but just the Mother of God, Mary. For the other things we might understand, maybe they do not understand. They have not studied the catechism of the church or the dogma, so they don't understand. So we excuse them there. But on the side of Mary, it is very obvious. Very obvious. Which church does not say that this is the mother of God? And why would you hate, apart from Hinduism, and why would you hate her anyway? Why would you hate them? What has she done to you? Okay, let's get to the story. When the devil deceived Eve in the Garden of Eden, he was so happy in that Eve also tempted Adam and he had a double catch. He was so happy because this was God's creation. And of course, he was not happy about God's creation. What has this God has created? Him, he was an angel. And he was one of the best creatures that God had created. He was more beautiful than the others because he was like God's first hand angel. And when he had fallen out of heaven because of wanting to take over God, because of his pride of being the best of the best, and he thought that he's even better than the one who created him, he was sent out of heaven. And there he sees God has created another. What are these he has created? Two people, human. So when he brought God's handiwork down, when he dragged God's handiwork into sin, he was so happy. You know, like when somebody invents something and you hate that person so much, and so you hide and destroy that thing, and then you see the person struggling to make the thing work, it's not working. You are so happy, especially when you're so evil. This is how the demon felt when he destroyed God's handiwork through sin. And so they were cast into death and misery. There will be misery on earth and there will be death. You imagine if he had not convinced Adam, Eve to sin, we will not be dying. We'll just live to eternity. There will be no sin, no sadness, no nothing. But he was happy. He had managed to get something that annoys God. And he used a woman to do it. When God appeared at the scene to clean up the mess that had happened, he not only declared a tragic curse that arose from sin, but also the devil's doom. He not only promised Adam and Eve that they will suffer in this world, but he promised doom to the demon, the devil, Satan. He told him that he will eat that for the rest of his life. He will eat that for the rest. And maybe that's why during exorcism he throws up very weird looking things. Green things, all sorts of things during an exorcism are thrown out of somebody's body, mouth. I mean, probably those are the dirty things that he feeds on. For the rest of his life, he will eat that. And of course, at the end of the world, he'll be doomed. And then, as if that is not enough, he reveals something to Satan that made him cringe in horror. Imagine what it was. He told the demon, the devil, Satan, that his ultimate defeat will come at the hands of a woman. A woman! You imagine the devil being defeated by a woman. The same gender that he had used to go against God. God decided to use the same gender to crush him. He told him, I will establish a feud between thee and the woman, between thy offsprings and hers. She is to crush thy head while thou dost live in ambush at her heels. You will live in ambush at her heels. And that's why the snake is always at our heels, at a human's heel. The Virgin Mary was the instrument Jesus had chosen to destroy his ancient enemy, the Virgin Mary. So, why does being defeated by Mary pain the demon, the devil, Lucifer, Satan so much? First, it's because the fact that it's coming from a very humble lady. Humility disgusts him because he is full of pride. Imagine his pride could handle being defeated by God himself because he's almighty and omnipotent. But being crushed by a lady from Nazareth drives him crazy. The most proud creature in all of the creation being crushed by a humble human. Him, he's an angel, you know. Him, he was an angel. And there he's being promised he'll be crushed by a human. Woman for that. She is a woman first of all, for him, she's just a woman. And for him, women are the weaker sex. And he despises weakness. He loves nothing more than to see women abused, degraded, and objectified. Another reason he hates Mary so much that during an exorcism, when Mary's name is mentioned, he cringes in pain, is because she is his replacement in heaven. Before, Lucifer was God's finest achievement, more beautiful, more powerful than all other creatures. He even thought he can do better than God. So you can imagine. Pride and envy. And for every ounce of pride that the demon has, Mary has twice as the humility. For every drop of hate filled with bitter envy in Satan's heart, in Satan's black heart, Mary's heart is filled with twice as much praise, worship, and love. For every bit of destructive depravity in the devil's soul, Mary's heart is filled with more purity and fruitfulness. And God has made her the most the most, what can we call it? The best and glorious of all the creatures he has ever created in the universe. That title that the devil needed to claim. So you can imagine somebody has taken over all the qualities you longed for. All the qualities that you had been given have been taken away again and given to someone else. Why wouldn't you hate her? Why? And you had been, besides that, you've been promised doom after you finish your work of destroying people. That's why he has to work to the maximum. As we say, misery longs for company. And remember, the devil hates you so much. So those of you who are devil worshipping him, I really don't understand what you're doing. Why are you worshipping the demon? It's like you're worshipping somebody who hates you so much. It's like he's giving you this. It's like luring somebody to kill him. He gives you this, but at the end of the day, you're going to be with him forever. And it's not like he lives in a happy place. No. No. He wants to drag you into hell. As we say, misery loves company. For those of you who worship him. How do you worship him anyway? Worship the devil. And it's even now becoming a fashion. I'm a devil worshipper. I am an Illuminati. I am Freemason. I don't know what. That guy doesn't love you. He doesn't. How can he love something that is created in the image of God? Something that he hates. So this is the reason why we hear the devil hates the Virgin Mary so much. The greatest enemy. So if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.